Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a lovely day so far. So in today's video I have another mystery box. If you don't know, I love getting mystery boxes, mystery bundles, anything like that, and unboxing them to like dip my toe into a new brand, and that's exactly what we're doing today. I don't think I have tried anything ever from W7 before, so I picked up this mystery box on Amazon. This was $19.95 or $19.99, something like that, and inside it says will contain a variation of products, but you'll have to wait until you open the box to see what's inside. Your box may include eyeshadow, blush, mascara and lipstick, among other exciting must-haves. We love a good surprise. All individual product details are on the packaging inside. So let's dive into this. I think on the listing on Amazon it said that this would have like more than £60 worth value or something like that, but let me get my little scissors and dive into this box. Now I'm assuming that there isn't going to be like foundation, concealer, things like that. So I have the HD foundation in the shade Buff, and that looks fairly alright, like that looks like I can work with that. And then concealer is darker than my skin tone, even though this says that it is light neutral. This is darker, so I don't think I'm going to be able to use this today, but I can definitely try out the foundation. This is the Oh So Sensitive Hypoallergenic Concealer, and it does look nice enough, it's just way too dark. So I will probably just use the foundation all over. Let's dive into the box first though. Ooh, so first thing I can see here on the top is a mascara. So this is the I Love Hypoallergenic Mascara. Just says Blackest Black. Let's see what the wand looks like. Ooh, so it's a plastic bristle wand, which generally isn't my favourite, but the shape of that is really interesting. It looks like it's the shape of a natural bristle brush, but it's plastic. Smells very strongly of like makeup, but very, very strong. Then next up we have a lipstick. I assume Major Matte's lipstick. What shade is this? Heartache. So that's what the packaging looks like. It's really nice, like obviously matte plastic packaging. I don't want to ruin my nails. Wow. That is a bright lipstick. That's like the same colour as the box. That is very, very bright. Just has like a standard like sweet lipsticky smell. So that's that a little bit closer up. I think there's definitely a time and a place for a bright lipstick like this. Is it necessarily what's going to be like in the box? Like, because if there's like a colourful eyeshadow palette, I'm not also going to wear a bright pink lipstick, but nice enough. Wow, there's loads of products in here. The next one in is the Candy Blush blusher in the shade Gossip. So it's really nice packaging. Everything is like sealed so well. I can't get into them. Ooh, that is a pretty colour. That's a really, really nice colour actually for my skin tone. That will absolutely work. That's like a warm peachy blush. I love that. It looks matte as well, which I enjoy. Then there is a eyeliner, I assume. King Cole eyeliner, yeah, in the shade grey. Ooh, I don't think I've got a grey eyeliner. That's interesting. I do enjoy Cole eyeliner though, to like scribble on and then blend out. I mean, it's a very dark grey. I could definitely like get away with that just as a black, like a slightly softer black. Yeah, I like that. So I can see that there's an eyeshadow palette. I can see that I assume this is like a lip gloss. Oh, a Mega Matte Lips. This is in the shade Oddball. What a cool name. Ooh, and again, that is a very bright pink. Not sure how much wear I'll get out of that. That has like a very typical matte liquid lipstick smell. If you have tried a variety of matte liquid lipsticks, you will know the smell. They're like dry vanilla, like it feels dry in your nose. Does that make sense? Just me that feels that way? I don't know. So, ooh, illuminating setting spray, Ready Set Glow Hollow, Shake Me. Wow, that is really pretty. I don't know how that's going to like come up on the skin. Makeup fixing spray, so this will like actually set your makeup in. It does have fragrance in it, so I don't know how my skin is going to feel about that. I'm really picky with setting sprays, especially like the fragrance of them, because the tiniest little bit gets in my eyes and that is me done for the day. Oh, I'm not gonna like that. What does that smell like? What does that smell like? It's like watermelon, like slices, like chewy watermelon things, like Haribo ones. Oh, I don't think I like that. I don't think I'm gonna get on with that on my face. I might try it. We'll see when I get to the end. We'll see how my face is feeling. Next up, we have the Glow Commotion Shimmer Highlighter. Okay, so this doesn't seem to have a shade on it. Maybe they only have one. Again, can't get into the packaging. Oh, that colour is nice. That colour is going to work for me. So that's what that looks like. That looks like my perfect like champagne-y shade. I really like that. Doesn't have a scent. Always a bonus. Then we've got something that's wrapped up in paper. Feels like a nail varnish. I was looking at this nail varnish when I was buying the foundation. That's so funny. So this is like, you know that viral like nail look from like a couple of months ago that was like the Hailey Baldwin, Hailey Bieber, like glazed donut nails. This is what this looks like. So it's in the shade Brianna. How nice is that colour? It's like iridescent. That's so pretty. I mean, obviously I've already got nails on, so can't use it today, but absolutely one that I will keep in my collection and try out very, very soon, because I love that like neutrally iridescent-y sort of colour. And then more nails, but these are press-on nails. I don't know how I feel about press-on nails. Also, something has leaked. I'm sorry if you can hear the kitten howling. Something has like leaked in the packaging here and it's all like shiny all over the packaging. But these are the W7 Glamorous Nails in On Reflection. I mean, they're pretty enough, but I just would not be able to do anything if I had those nails on. Like, my nails are already like at their longest and I'm already struggling to like pick stuff up, so I absolutely could not. They are so long. So I don't know what I'm going to do with those. I might see if one of my friends wants them or something, because there is no way. And then lastly in the box, yes, is an eyeshadow palette. So this is the W7 Violet Lights Neutrals Gone Wild eye colour palette. Okay, these colours look incredible. Let's open her up. These colours are beautiful. So there is a brush, I'll just hold that in. But we all know how much I love a purple eyeshadow look. These look incredible. Doesn't say that it has any sort of scent or perfume in it, which is good. Yeah, there's no scent in that. So I'm gonna start with the foundation. and I don't think I'm going to be able to use that concealer, but let's use this. I will have to use my own concealer, my own bronzer and my own brows, but everything else I got in this box. Amazing. Let me just go dampen my sponge one moment, and I'll also calm the cat down while I'm there. Okay, so this foundation doesn't seem to have any sort of claims on it. It just says shake well before use, and other than that it doesn't say anything. So let's just do one pump. No, I'm going to need more than that, so that's like 2. The colour doesn't look too bad as long as it doesn't oxidize too much. It does feel quite liquidy, quite sort of sheer and hydrating. The colour is actually great. That is surprisingly good. I wasn't expecting that. I mean, I was expecting it to be alright, but that is pretty much perfect for me. Wow. Okay, so that's that 2 pumps blended out across the whole face, and honestly, I feel like, I can't remember how much I paid for that, but like nothing, maybe like a couple of pounds, and wow, that looks so nice. It's like a light to medium coverage, so it's still like showing my freckles through, but it's, I would say, like a soft matte finish where it just looks like my skin. Even really, really close up, I can't see that there is foundation on my skin. That looks incredible. Okay, I'm going to just take like a tiny, like half a pump more, and I will take a brush and apply this like over my eyes, because like I say, I don't have a concealer, but I feel like this might just be enough without adding any more concealer over. So I'll use a brush just to try and get a tiny little bit more coverage. Yeah, that looks absolutely fine. It feels almost like velvety on the skin, if that makes any sort of sense. It's very smooth. It is almost like it's got like a powdery finish to it, which I actually really, really enjoy. Even though I have dry skin, I do enjoy having that like soft, natural finish. I do also enjoy having like a very dewy sort of finish, but I feel like that could very, very easily become my favourite foundation. That's mind-blowingly good for a foundation that's so cheap. So I'm just going to use a little bit of this bronzer, honestly, because it's the one that's out on my table. This is the e.l.f. Primer Infused bronzer, because obviously there wasn't a bronzer in the box. So let's just work this in a little bit. I don't know if I actually saw if there was a W7 bronzer. If you live in Yorkshire, you may well know of the shop Boys. It's like you can buy anything. You can buy shoes, you can buy fabric, you can buy like fishing equipment, you can buy furniture, you can buy makeup. They have literally everything, and that's where I found the foundation and the concealer that I can't use. That's where I found those, but I do believe they have a website, and honestly, after trying that foundation, I may well just go onto their website and see what else they've got. I bet if they had a concealer in that same HD range as the foundation, I bet that would be fantastic. So, on to the rest of the W7 products. So the Candy blush in the shade Gossip. Again, I'm going to use a Real Techniques brush. I have 2 of these, one for bronzer and one for blush. That looks incredibly pigmented. Just tapped that in the slightest bit. Let's see how this colour is. Yeah, that's really pretty. I am so sold on this box, honestly. I feel like that is fantastic value. I mean, obviously only if it's good, but I feel like the value that I have got in this box has been fantastic. And I really, really like that blush. Again, it's like a soft matte finish. I do quite like a glowy blush, but I feel like I can add that glow in with the highlighter that I got in the box. I like that blush. That is incredibly pigmented though. I need the tiniest little dip into that. Speaking of highlighter, let's go into this one, the Glow Commotion Shimmer Highlight. And again, just using the tiniest little bit. And this also has a big mirror in it. So did the blush. Yeah, that is a nice highlight. In fact, that's a great highlight. That is a great colour. Doesn't seem to be leaving a cast. It's not chunky or glittery. That is truly like lit from within glow. It's blending out really nicely. That shade is beautiful. Am I sold? I think I might be. Yes, big fan of the blush and the highlight. I am going to be brave and use the setting spray cautiously. Let me just shake it up a little bit more again. I mean, it looks beautiful, so I really am hopeful that this will hopefully be okay. Oh, I don't know. The spray seems really nice. Oh, I don't like it. No. No. No, I don't like that. Yeah. Oh, it tastes. Yeah. No, don't like that. Do not like that one. If you're okay with scent in your setting spray, I'm sure that that one will be fine. It has left little bits of holographic glitter all over my face. Yeah, I don't like that. First fail. I don't like that. Right, I'm just going to go off and do my brows. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil and the e.l.f. Wow Brow, so I'll be right back when I've got some brows on my head. Okay, so I'm going to dive straight into the eyeshadow palette now. Obviously, I'm going to have to do something fairly purple with this palette. It is very shimmer heavy. Every shade on the top row is shimmery, and then these two are also shimmery. So we have 5 matte shades and then 9 shimmers. But saying that, I do feel like there is a good selection of like lighter shimmers that I could use across my lid, and there's also darker shimmers, so if you were of a deeper skin tone. I feel like this is a really beautiful palette actually. The more I look at it, the more like variety I can see in it. So I'm going to start with a fluffy brush, and I'm going to dip into the shade Nano, which is just a warm sort of orangey tone. And like I say, I have never used an eyeshadow from W7 before, so I don't know how this is going to blend out. I don't know how pigmented it's going to be or anything like that. Okay, very pigmented, very, very easy to blend. That was so easy, and that has like built up for me the perfect sort of transition tone. Let me zoom you in so that you can see a little bit better. So you can see it's just like the basic warm sort of orangey tone brown smoky sort of colour. So that's what that one looked like. I'm going to go into Spectrum, the one next to it, a little bit more cool toned, just on the same brush. Or I might, no, I'm going to take a smaller brush, dip into that Spectrum shade and keep that a little bit closer into the crease, just to deepen that up a little bit. That's a nice colour as well. Okay, so that's like started to build up like the smoky darkness. I'm then going to go in again with that smaller fluffy brush into the shade Butterfly, which is the darkest matte brown, and this one is a little bit almost like burgundy toned. I'm going to just keep that on the lid on the sort of outer half, and then I've just added a little bit more of that Nano shade because I felt like I'd sort of buffed that away, but I still want this to be quite warm, and I feel like that looks really, really nice. I'm just going to go over with a clean brush, and I'm just going to make sure all of this is really nicely blended in. I feel like sometimes when you're doing your makeup and you're like doing it in a mirror that's very close to you, then when you look at a mirror that's like a couple of feet away on your table or whatever, you see the bits that maybe aren't as blended as you would like them to be. but I feel like that's blending really nicely. The colours are still like standing out on their own, like you can see where that more orangey tone was, and then where that darker more like red tone. I really like this palette. I'm going to just swatch a few of the shades of the shimmers because I feel like there's a really great selection of shimmers in this, and I'm not sure which one I want to use today. So I will go with Oxygen, which is the lightest icy sort of champagne shade. I'll go with Radioactive, which is the pink. That is pretty. I'll go with Beyond Violet, which is of course a purple. That looks more like grey on the swatch. And then I will also go in with Gamma, which looks really interesting in the pan. Okay, so the shimmers are swatching quite sheer. I like that pink one though, that's pretty. Let me just go over that Gamma shade. Yeah, that's not really picking up very much, that last one. I think I'm going to use that pink one, which is called Radioactive, and I will just apply this with my finger because I feel like that way you get the best effect with a shimmer. That's pretty. It's not as sort of reflective as I thought it was going to be, but honestly, I'm not mad at it. That is a nice enough shimmer. The actual colour of it is really pigmented. That's really nice. So I just put a little bit of the Cure, this one, on like the outer half, and I feel like that has like smoked out that colour really nicely and added a little bit of something on the outer half of the lid. I'm taking a very small little brush and I'm going to dip into that Oxygen shade. I'm going to try and pack this, yes, just like that, all over that inner corner, just to brighten that back up again. I really like that colour. So I'm going to just deepen up the lash line a little bit with the Kohl pencil, and I'm not going to be able to do this so that you can see because I need to get so close to my mirror. Be right back. Okay, so that's not my favourite Kohl pencil that I've ever used. It's not very creamy, like I almost had to like scrub over my eye, which obviously isn't ideal. I'm going to go in with the mascara now. So like I say, this is the I Love Hypoallergenic mascara, and I will leave you zoomed in so that we can see together how quickly this will build up. I like to have like a really thick, clumpy, dramatic lash, so let's see what we can get this one to do. Okay, so that's not really building up. I've done sort of 3-ish coats. It's very natural. It's very like long and like wispy. It's not bad, it's just not my preference. Maybe as it dries out a little bit more it will sort of apply a little bit thicker, but I feel like this just looks too natural for me. I do like a very thick, very clumpy, very dramatic lash, so this is just quite unusual for me, like this level of mascara. I feel like I don't look like myself. The actual wand is quite strange as well, like the bristles are quite, what's the opposite of dense? Like sparse. They are very sort of spread out, so your lashes just sort of go through the bristles without really getting anything. But I mean, it looks fine. It's just not my favourite. So I don't feel like these 2 lip products that I got in the mystery bundle will work with this like purple smoky eye that I've got going on, but I did also pick up another lipstick when I got that foundation. I don't have a lip liner, but I think we'll be fine. This is the W7 Lip Culture Soft Satin Lipstick in the shade First Date, and this packaging, let me just get the sticker off and I'll show you the packaging and I'll let you decide what it's meant to be a dupe for. So it's like a gold ribbed lipstick bullet. There's the W7 logo on the top there. the shade underneath. Tell me that that's not meant to be a dupe for a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. And like I say, this is First Date, and I just thought that this was like a nice sort of nudie shade. So I don't have a lip liner. I will apply this and then I'll decide if I need one or not. I probably will. Wow, that is creamy. I'm definitely going to need a lip liner with that, but that is the softest, creamiest lipstick I've ever applied. Like, let me show you. If I just do this in real time, that is how much pigment comes off that in like the tiniest little swipe. Oh my goodness, and I love that colour. That is so creamy. In fact, I'm going to have to blot that down because otherwise I'm going to end up with that everywhere. Like, and even then, there's so much colour left on my lips, and I'm going to wipe that off before I get it all over my dress. Wow, 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 wow. I am so impressed with that. That lipstick actually feels quite similar to the MUA Satin Sheen Lip Stylos, and we all know how much I love these. It feels like a lip balm. It feels really hydrating. I am 100% going to have to go online and get some more shades of that because oh my goodness, that is incredible. Right, let me just put on a little bit of lip liner. Wow, I will use the Essence 8 Hour Matte Comfort Lip Liner in 03 Soft Beige just to where this is really like slippy and balmy and hydrating. I feel like I am going to slip that all over my face, so I'll just keep it in a lip line, and then I think just a tiny little bit more blush and I think I will be done. I'm genuinely so impressed with everything that I've tried today, everything apart from that spray. Didn't like the spray. Mascara I'm not too sold on, but that is purely my own preference. Like, I would say if you like a natural mascara and you like more natural lashes, then you'll probably quite like that. What else have I tried? That foundation I am completely sold on. I think that looks incredible. I'm definitely going to try out the what's this, nail varnish very, very soon so that I can report back on that. Obviously I didn't try out either of the lipsticks, but I definitely feel like there's a place in my collection for a hot pink lipstick. It just wasn't with this look. The palette, I really, really like the mattes. The shimmers were a little bit underwhelming, but honestly, for the mattes, I think that that's incredible. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I will find somebody that will have those. And what else have we tried out? Oh, the blush and the highlight, absolutely fantastic for those as well. Yeah, what a fantastic mystery box. Let me know if there's any other mystery boxes that you want me to get my hands on and unbox on my channel, because I am more than happy to do so. I feel like this one has been a massive hit, so let me know if there's any others that you want to see. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you want to see more unboxing videos, I do have a whole playlist for unboxing mystery boxes. I will link it on the next screen in a couple of seconds, but until next time, thank you ever so much for watching. Bye!